Hello, my good people, wherever you are. My name is Dr. Chidi. I'd like to welcome you to today's broadcast. Make sure that you have not subscribed. You know, it was so interesting that somebody I was arguing with yesterday, he said, he ended the program. I said, let me go and subscribe first. And this is somebody who said he's been following me for years, like years and years and years, and he hasn't subscribed, and he just subscribed yesterday. So there's still some of us there that have not subscribed, so please go ahead and subscribe if you have not subscribed. And also, let me plead with you that YouTube, Google, they've been suppressing anybody who is into activism, anybody who talks against the Nigerian government. It doesn't matter who you are. They suppress your station. They suppress your post. They don't spread it. You don't find it in the search engines. So they've been suppressing our broadcast. And I'm pleading you, Biko, I beg, anyone, help us and share our videos. You are the only one we have right now. Okay, we are in a battle for survival. So help us to share our videos, spread it, make a comment, and please subscribe. Now today, as we get ready, as we prepare for October 1st, it's going to be a big showdown. Nothing to celebrate. We're not celebrating any independence. What is there to celebrate? Independence from who? From what? Obey who? Obey what? If you've not watched that video, go and watch it, where they were having a wedding and they told the woman to repeat after me, and I will serve and obey. The woman said, obey who? So when you're telling us to celebrate independence, celebrate who? Celebrate what? Waiting 60 years of what? We are not celebrating any independence. Why should we be celebrating any independence when Nigeria has been on a downward slide? Continuous downward slide. There is absolutely nothing to celebrate our independence. And people don't say, no, Chidi, you're not grateful. No, we are grateful. God has helped us. God has kept us alive. And for that, we go to church, we go to wherever we worship God, we pray every morning. So we are grateful. We thank God. It doesn't mean we are not grateful. I am grateful for over how many years that God has kept me alive. People who are 80 years, they've been thanking God for their life before the independence. But what we are saying is that when it comes to Nigeria independence, we are not independent from anything. In a country like Nigeria, it's not even a country. It is a contraption like Nigeria. Can you imagine that a contraption like Nigeria, the government will refuse to repair its refineries and be promoting a private individual who is building a refinery? Go and check where that person is from, and you will understand what kind of independence that you have had. Independence in a country where people, armed bandits, Boko Haram terrorists, Fulani headsmen, are roaming about with all kinds. Before we used to say AK-47. Now they have gotten more sophisticated weapons. There is a video that, I think that video is on our channel now, of people, Boko Haram people crossing a river after they had an attack. Is it on our channel? It's not on our channel yet. You need to see that video. When you see that video, you will understand what the government is willing to allow. They are willing to allow such things, but they will go and act. When people are protesting, that one is when people are protesting, that one is heinous crime. But when people like this are going about and doing their nefarious activities, in fact, I'm going to try to show you that video, because that will make you understand what we are talking about. Today we are looking at THUGGEry versus protest, because like I told you, as we are getting ready for October 1st showdown with the government again, they are going to come. They are going to accuse us of doing what they are not supposed to do. They are going to do all kinds of things. But it is very, very strange that the thing that they are supposed to be worried about, they are not worried about it. It is not a problem for them. But what they worry about is what they should not worry about. So let me go ahead and show you. Let me go ahead and show you the video, and then you tell me, because some of you are very, very good at. Can you believe that some people in Nigeria still argue with you that they are not Boko Haram people carrying out their operatives in Nigeria? They will argue with you. They say, oh no, now they are just what they call them, cattle rustlers, or they say it is communal clash. It is a clash between communities. Chidi, this thing you're saying is not good. Oh, it's not good. You people are overheating the polity. You people are going around and spreading fake news. Chidi, stop spreading fake news. It is not good. Oh, stop spreading fake news. That's what even some of you that watch. Yes, some of you that watch our video. That's what you do. You go and report us. You come and inbox me. You come and send me pictures and all of those kind of things. But watch this video and see what the government is not willing to talk about. What you would in other places, this is what their government will be shouting about. This is what they are shouting about. You just listen, just watch. I hope this the audio. Okay, I turned the audio on, and now I'm going to play the video. Okay, the video turned upside down. I have to have a way of make I go. Let me see. We have to find a way of rotating it counterclockwise 90. This software is good though. Okay, make we continue to play the video. Hopefully to play right. Hello. Did you see them? Did you see those people? You see these people? They are people who have just come back from killing other human beings, slaughtering people. The government doesn't talk about it. You don't see how many trucks come out. But let there be protests. Let there be protests, and you will see the government. They come out with. Did you see when IPOB people they were not even protesting? No, they were having a meeting. Did you hear from the DPO, Commissioner of Police in Enugu? He talked about how many vehicles came out. He said combined force of the military, DSS, police, this one, ABC, DCC, Cure ED, all of them came out. Didn't you see that? Have you seen all the times when we do Revolution Now protests? Do you see the number of vehicles that have come out? Have you even noticed that the small protests, because we've been doing mini protests, getting ready for the main protest on October 1st, have you seen the amount of police vehicles and security personnel that come after the protesters? That is the country that you have. That is how the government treats people. You see, the government, the way they treat protesters are treated as criminals. But yet, the same government, you should see the same government itself. I'm going to show you what happens. Hold on. I'll show you what happens when this government themselves are doing their own thing. Do you know this election that's coming up? No, we keep telling people that this election, go and get ready. Hey, it's going to be ignominious. What will happen in this election is going to be very ignominious, and you people don't seem to get it. Hold on, I will show you what the election never reached. The election have not reached, and yet this is what is happening. I'm going to show you what's happening in Ondo State. Some of you may have seen it, but I'm just still going to show it right here. If you want to call me, just hold on a little bit. There'll be maybe we'll do a calling today, because today is Friday, so that people can air their views. But hold on first of all, because I want to show. Let's finish talking about the topic, and then you'll get a chance to call in. So in Ondo State, we are not talking about like maybe what happened before. This is now. This election, that is their own, is coming up. I think the 10th of October, and you know very well that I'm not concerned in that election. We are not. I don't like PDP. I don't like APC. I'm not supporting any of them at all. Just in case you think that I'm supporting any of them, I don't have any support for any of them. What we are doing is just trying to make a point with this video. So give me 1 minute. I'm going to play the video, and you see what this government, how they are going about with this their business of election. And these are the people that you want us to come and support for where? No no support, nothing. These people are bad people, very very bad people, very very bad people. Okay, so let's go play the video, and you will see what they are doing right now. The same people that will bring out the police, the military, and everybody to come and stop protesters, arrest protesters, and take them and lock them up. This is what they do. This is on our channel, so you can go back and play it if you want to forward it to somebody. It's on our channel there. So I'm gonna play it and then let you know. I hope you heard the sound of gunshots. You see, they're not even hiding it. You see, this is their party vehicle, this is their campaign vehicle. Because some of you will say, Chidi, how are you sure? You see that one in yellow, you see him carrying gun. Do you see all of them carrying guns? This is not. Do you see them carrying guns?
Ordinary campaign, Jerry. Can you imagine?
That person is speaking. I don't understand Yoruba.
You see what Akedi just did now? Sherry, well, I'm talk gay. Sherry talk gay. Just ordinary campaign, Sherry.
Anyway, just go to our channel and you see the full video there. But this is just to show you, this is THUGGEry, armed banditry, Fulani headsmen. All of these things are going on, and the people that the government has time for are the same people who these thugs, these armed bandits, these terrorists, the same people that they are terrorizing are the same people that the government goes about to inflict more injury upon. You go and arrest them. So it's a crime for you to protest in Nigeria. It's a crime already for you to protest. That is the country that you have. And the one that really annoys me, the one that I can't wrap my arms about, there's this video where they were this physically challenged man was in front of of I mean police vehicle arresting protesters, and he was saying, no, I'm not going to let you people move until you release the people in the truck. Those are the kind of brief. This guy is on crutches. He is on crutches. I don't like to call him disabled. Physically challenged man, and yet he was standing in front of a police van saying, just reminds me of that Tiananmen Square protest where that Chinese guy was in front of an armored tank. That is the kind of thing that you expect. Please guys, hold on, but there's going to be calling, but let me finish laying down the subject for today's discussion before you start calling in. Just give me a little time before you start calling in. It reminds me of that Tiananmen Square, that iconic picture of let me see, because some of you protester in Tiananmen Square, because some of you, when we are talking this thing, you don't even know about that news. So when we talk about it, the way you react, so sometimes we have to go and get this thing and let you see, so that when you see it, you will understand what we are talking about, and maybe you will learn from it, because it's not just enough for you to come and be accusing us. You know how you come and accuse us and you say, Chidi, you don't know what you're talking about. Where have they done it? You people just come here and you're just pushing people. Do you see that one man in front of that armored tank? That really moved a lot of people. I don't know if we have the video of that guy who was in front of a police van saying that he doesn't want them to arrest our comrades. And these are people who are protesting under I think Sahara Reporters has it on Sahara TV. This guy was standing in front of the police van and saying, look, you are not taking these people away. Those are the kind of people that inspire you. Look at China today. Do you see that China is the biggest world power now, whether you like it or not, whether you like them or you don't like them? And this is because of democratic reforms that they did years ago. Why? Because people protested, because people came out to the streets. That is why you have what happened. And like I told you, the one that pains me most is that even though the government is oppressing the people, even though the government is arresting protesters, even though the government is arming thugs, and look at is it Olumo or this guy in Lagos? See, he's a celebrity now. Celebrity. They forward me his Facebook page about things that he's doing, how he's going there, flying abroad, doing all of that. A thug, you're celebrating the person. But people like Omoyele Sowore, you lock them up when they organize protests. And the same people who now turn around and attack me are the same people who are the ones suffering. I posted something on my Facebook page. I'm going to go to my Facebook page now. I posted something and I said about the protest we are planning in Enugu. I posted it. And guess what? I'm getting all kinds of crazy comments. And I'm going to show you the comments to show you what we have become. We have become a conquered people. A people who are conquered. When they have conquered you, you can no longer think. You can't think for yourself anymore. They have conquered you. That is, they don't buy you. Somebody don't buy you like commodity. Nothing you can do anymore. As your own, it don't finish. Nothing for you anymore. You are conquered. I'm going to show you what I put on my Facebook page, and then I will scroll and show you also the kind of comments that I'm getting for posting this thing. Then you will now ask me whether it is really justified that I'll be killing myself. Sometimes you do this thing, you're killing yourself, you're fighting for your people, you're doing everything you can for your people, to just liberate your people. But guess what? The same people, like Moses, when Moses was trying to save the children of Israel, and he fought one. I think he killed one of the Egyptians. And when he saw two brothers fighting, he came to separate them. The other one said, "Oh, have you come to kill us like you killed the Egyptian?" So this is what I posted on my Facebook page. I said, "1st October protest in Enugu State, watch out." And guess what? After I posted that, the comments that I was getting, I'm going to click on comments. I'm sure you're seeing it. And when we click on comments, let's go down and see where are the comments. Why am I not seeing the comments now? Okay, there are some comments there. Okay, let's see. Okay, Dr. Erica said revolution now. Somebody says revolution. Okay, Biafra. Somebody said Biafra protest, not revolution now. Okay, the other person says no going back, revolution now. Okay, that's good. Someone says we don't need. This is an Igbo person. No, an Igbo person said we don't need that nonsense here. We are in brackets now. Chedozie Udoka, another Igbo person, said carry your protest to Abuja. Don't disturb peaceful environment. Where did you protest against President Goodluck Jonathan? Why running down to Enugu to protest? Is Enugu the seat of power? That place Federal Capital Territory. Another person said, another Igbo person, Kenechukwu, says, don't mind them. They are just fighting a failed mission. Disintegration will save Nigeria. Kenechukwu said, don't disturb us. Adora Iguago Obianike said, IG has been arresting protesters, so even those saying no fuel price increase they got arrested. Hope you have backup plan to help bail people out if they get them. Now, tell me if all this talk is not talk from people who have been conquered. Do you know when they have conquered you, you belong to them. You are like a slave. You're something that they've bought. Even worse than a slave, you're like they own you. So you only, if they shout, you duck under the bed. I'm not surprised when IPOB people were killed because they were holding a meeting. I expected an uproar, but what did people do? They even started criticizing them for holding a meeting. And so you are asking me why I should be protesting in Enugu State, my own Enugu State. Let me show you a video to show you that you are a conquered people. You see, sometimes I wish I had, but I don't know, everybody to his own way. Sometimes I wish I could talk to people the way Nnamdi Kanu talks to them, in a very, very rude, insulting manner, because I think that is what wakes you up. Let me show you your let me show you your international, which in the column, your international airport in Enugu. I'm going to go and pull up a video showing you the international airport in Enugu. It's also on our channel, on our YouTube channel, so you can go back there and send it to somebody. But I need to show you. You need to see your international airport. They just commissioned the international airport too. Not long ago, they just commissioned the international airport. I know there was a big ceremony, and it was the federal government that came. They came, ministers came, members of House of Rep came, APC people came. They went and brought women. They brought our mothers, lined them up there, kept them. They came and danced, and they just put them in one place waiting to give them money. Poor women. And some of us, when we put up a video about it and said it was not, we said, Chidi, why do you always talk about bad thing? Is it because you lost the election in Enugu State? You're a sore loser. You're a sore loser. And now I'm calling for a protest in Enugu, and you're asking me that I should go and protest in Abuja about what is happening in Enugu. You are really a conquered person. All of you that are saying we can't protest in Enugu, watch. This is your international airport in Enugu. Not me, oh, it's another person that went and got that video.
Newly renovated, just open airport, no? Right? Just open airport. This is the toilet we have to come and use. This is the toilet. So they say we should come and use outside. Outside. Eh? Can you imagine? That's water to wash your hands. Look at it. Eh? This is the toilet that we have to use. Eh? Look. This is the toilet. How many months? How many billions? This is typical Nigerian madness. Typical Nigerian madness. Bloody stupid madness. We are all sick in the head. Totally sick in the head nation. Totally sick in the head people. Eh? They said the black man has no sense. Everything the black man is doing is confirming what the white man has said, that the black man has no sense.
You see that? That is your international airport right inside Enugu. And when I'm telling you to, you see, why do I bother? Sometimes I just ask myself, why do I bother? Why am I killing myself? Why do I bother? It's a question I ask myself. What is the use? Why give myself headache? Why am I drinking Panadol for somebody else's headache? Why? I'm telling you, sometimes I can't answer that question. You are here, you are breaking your head, you are inviting people to do this, you are posting, you are doing everything, you are mobilizing, trying to point out what is wrong there, and yet the people themselves are docile. They don't want to come out, they don't want to do anything, and they're telling you, don't do anything, no, let's just sit down and take it. That is our lot in life. We're going to open the lines now. If you want to call, and the number to call is +1 647 989 2837. You can call and let me know what you think. Should we just own up that we are already a conquered people and just live like people who don't have any hope? Or how do we communicate to the government all over the place that it don't do us, we don't want again? How do we just resign to fate? Go ahead and share this video also. Like I told you guys, every time we come on right now, YouTube will suppress it. It doesn't matter the number of people that are watching. You hear Nnamdi Kanu talk about it all the time, but that's what they are doing. So go ahead and share the video, and that way we can reach as many people as we are supposed to reach. But you can call and let me hear your opinion. Do you really think that we should be protesting, or do you think we should go out in the street and begin to celebrate Oktoberfest with fanfare, with parties, go to the field and do what they call a march pass? You know how they take the children to the field to go and do march pass? Do you think we should do all that, or do you think we should embark? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has called for sit at home for IPOB members. That is their own way of civil disobedience. You know, when you don't go out to the field to celebrate, when you don't send your children for march pass, it is a way of telling the government that no, we are not agreeing with whatever you are doing. And this person who comes and says, why are you doing protests in Enugu? Don't you see now that is why IPOB people are embarking on their own kind of civil disobedience. We will protest. We will show that what is going on in Enugu, what the federal government is doing in Enugu, is not accepted. Why would you be resisting what we are doing? Why would you be speaking against what we are trying to do? It's not madness. Why? How? Your zone is the most marginalized. Your zone is the most neglected by the government in all ramifications, appointment, infrastructure, everything. Your area is the worst hit. And yet, when we want to protest, you say, no, why should we protest? Don't you see that is not good? That doesn't make sense. We should be the ones protesting more than anybody else. I'm telling you, there is 1,001 reasons why we should be protesting. Samuel Onang from Dallas, sorry, you were calling before I opened the lines. I'm going to call you back and hope that you are there and we can take your contribution. And if you want to call, please go ahead and call. And right now, I will take your contribution. The number to call is right there in the chat room. It is +1 647 989 2837. Samuel Onang in Dallas, you called. I'm just calling you back just to give you a chance to make your contribution. So please, if you, I don't know, it looks like you're on another call. Okay, I'm going to wait for you. Maybe you want to call direct. You can call and let us know what you think. Now let me go to the chat room and also read some contributions. K Dada is a well done, brother Chidi, great job, thank you. All right, I have a caller now. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Dr. Chidi is Gabriel Agbonta calling from London.
Go ahead, Gabriel from London.
Okay. First of all, let me say thank you for all what you're doing.
Thank you.
I just want to give in some words of encouragement for all of us who believe that there needs to be a revolution in Nigeria.
Yeah.
We cannot give up. We're going to have a lot of obstacles. We're going to have a lot of people who will be criticizing, but history will judge all of us.
Yeah.
Because the way that is now is the reason why we are where we are now is because people fail to talk like years back. And what we are doing now is for the future.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be for us, it's for the future generation. Because if we don't speak now, 100 years, 50 years down the line, we will still be complaining of the same problems. So I just want to encourage us, anybody that is listening, anybody that is watching, that we shouldn't give up. We're going to do our best in London to go ahead with the protest. And we encourage the other people to go ahead and do it as well.
Thank you very much.
Nobody's going to do it for us if we don't do it.
Thank you very, very much, my brother. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So in London, of course, they're going to do their protest in London. And even though in London, you can't believe it. If I tell you now, it says it's a conspiracy theory. Because of the October 1st, protest that is being planned, all of a sudden, London says, UK says, oh, they are shutting down London, nothing will happen, the people are not supposed to come out in more than 6, all those kind of things. Can you believe it? Just because a protest is about to happen. Hello, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Chid.
Hello, hold on 1 second, sir. Hold on 1 second. And let me read something that somebody wrote on the chat room. Enahoro Ima. It says, Baba Fela Tokam, people like suffering and smiling. They have been programmed to be like this. We just have to keep talking to unprogram them. Thank you so much, Enahoro Ima. Please go ahead, the caller on the line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Jacob. I'm calling from Manchester.
Go ahead, Jacob.
Yeah, listen, Chid, and thank you for your good job, and I hope God you will continue to strengthen you and your family.
Thank you.
What I'm saying is that in Nigeria, do we think only protests can solve our problems?
That's a question, right?
Do you want me to answer
you? Okay.
No. I don't think protests will solve our problems.
Okay.
Check around the whole world where people have been progressive in life.
Mm.
Is done. Every nation that is very progressive, they carry out a violent revolution.
Okay.
It was done in France. It was done in Russia. It was done in many places which have been very progressive in life. Even China, Chairman Mao did it. They said any lesson that is not learned in blood, will be easily forgotten. Nigeria is ripe for a violent revolution, not a peaceful revolution, because even though if we protest today and people didn't pay a price for it, and things subside, another government comes into place, people won't look back and take example and said, this is what happened to those who tried to take the people for granted again. What I'm prescribing is that this we are running at. I'm not in Nigeria, but I have already rang my parents and said, and my brothers and said, wherever there is a protest, you people have to make yourself available. And if you don't make yourself available, I won't be sending any money to you.
Good job.
And I have assured them that anything that happens to you, let the responsibility be in my head, because if I'm there, I will also take action, even though if I die in that process. But what I want to remind Nigerians is that things won't change if we don't hold those people who are making our life not worth living into account and put them where they belong.
That's
even
right.
it's either in jail or in the ground. Things will never change. These people have taken us for granted for a very, very, very long time. And if you see them talk, they know nothing drastic will happen to them. And I want to advise every Nigerian, you're a Biafran, you're a Duduwa, you're Arewa, or whatever. Let's settle scores with these people once and for all. Thank you. I thank you for your program. And people should listen. No matter whomever is taking over, no matter whatever we believe in.
Okay.
Let's settle scores with these few people once and for all.
Thank you very much.
The masses will settle. We will settle our difference. We, the masses, can settle our difference later.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. He made very, very sensible remarks. I have another caller on WhatsApp. He seemed to have dropped. I'm going to try to call him back. If you can call on a direct line, please. Okay, he's calling back. Hold on. Go ahead, sir. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon. My name is Kayode and I'm calling from London.
Go ahead, Kayode.
I think the protest is what we still have to keep doing, because the government wants us to do something different and they will have an excuse. I believe that we are still educating people. We still need to educate people. The way this has been going on over the years, you would agree with me that it has improved. A lot of people are getting educated. A lot of people are seeing sense. But what I want to say, what is very shocking for me, Chidi, is that I left Nigeria when I was 18 years old.
Okay.
I'm over 50 now, and I go to Nigeria regularly. Now, I go like maybe 5 times a year or so.
Yeah.
What I've noticed is that most people who are educated, who used to live in Canada or in America or here in the UK, and have gone into government in Nigeria, you won't believe that they are worse than the people that were there. I have a small business in Nigeria that I do. I've been doing it for 10 years now.
Yeah.
You won't believe that the business cannot strive without corruption. You have to bribe somebody from the gate to the auditor. You have to bribe everybody because the poverty level is so high. They believe it is a way of life. Now, let me tell you something that's shocking. We ourselves have to be grounded. You know why? If you're not careful, they will wrap you into this way of life if you go to Nigeria and stay there. So I commend people like you, people like Shore, people who are fighting forever. Because let's don't be selfish. Let's don't act as if we are okay. We are having our 3, 4, 5 square meals a day. Our children are fine. Electricity is 24/7. You know, the roads are good. Let's think, you know, because this goes beyond just you thinking about yourself. Let's think about the other people who are stuck in that contraption. They don't have life 24/7. They don't have lights, period. They don't have health facilities. There's nothing, my brother. So I think the protest is the way to go because we are educating people more and more. A lot of people might not know it, but believe me, a lot more people are getting aware of what's going on. And I want to commend you and your wife. You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Thank you for always replying my WhatsApp message. I sent you WhatsApp messages and you reply. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Yes, somebody asked, do I think that protest is okay, that we should go for a violent revolution? See, let me tell you something. All the things we're doing now is practice that we're doing. You see all this talking, and in line with you know, the person who I read their statement on the chat room, that was Enahoro Ima, who said we have to keep talking to unprogram them. People who were born 25, 30 years ago, they have come to be programmed to believe that what they have is it. There can't be anything better. So we have to keep talking. We have to keep protesting. The protest we are doing is just rehearsal. There is no revolution that actually is planned or announced. That's why I have said this a lot of times. You have heard them talk about it, that revolution is not announced. A revolution will not be on the TV. It will not be televised. It will not be on the radio. It is spontaneous. But what you have to keep doing is sensitizing the people, is teaching them how to resist their oppressors, showing them that it is possible, showing them that yes, you can be arrested, but that is nothing. They use arrest to scare you, showing them that look, there are also lawyers. That look at what happened when we did the August 5 revolution. Now you know what happened. You know how they clamped on us. That was the first time. By this year, August 5, they threatened us. They say, if you come out to protest, we will lock you, we will shoot you. We still went and protested. They arrested our people. We released them. This time around, after nobody stayed there more than 2 days. Everybody completely all over Nigeria was released. Why? Because we have learnt our lesson. They too, because nobody did that before. Nobody confronted them the way we confronted them. They also were doing a lot of things that caused a lot of trouble for them in the international community. So this time around, they quickly did what they are supposed to do, and they released the protesters. And more protesters have gone out there. If you notice, the police too, through our education, through all the talking, they are beginning to realize that they too are being fought for, that we are fighting for them. When they go to the market, is it not the same market that they buy from? Go and check police barracks. Let's look for any police barracks in Nigeria. You will be shocked at the kind of life that they live. These same people that they send out. Okay, so I put police barracks in Nigeria. Let me show you. This police barrack is let me show you this one. Maybe that will this is cesspit of filth police barracks. This one is taken from National Daily. I will show you so that you won't think that what I'm telling you. Now the police is beginning to realize that, see, we are also fighting for them. Look, I will scroll up and you will see what this is. Police, this is where the people that they sent out to go and shoot protesters, this is where they live. This is where these people come out of. You see, this is police barrack. So do you now blame them when they go out and they are stopping people to rob them, to take money from them? This is police barracks for you. You see police barrack. You see the filth that you find in police barracks. And if you read what this reporter wrote, let's go down here. It says, the stench oozing out of their congested bathrooms and surrounding gutters with clogged drains was nauseating. This is police barrack. This is police barrack for you. And yet you send them. So they are beginning to see that we too, we are fighting for them. The 2-story apartment is so dirty it can make you throw up. An epidemic is a danger in waiting in most of the police barracks in Nigeria. At the police barracks located in Obalende, Ije, Bar Beach police barracks, this is in Lagos, so Falomo police barracks, Mopo 22, and all of those things, where Area F is domiciled, death is king. Some section of Ikeja police training college barracks is not left out of the rot. There is a video. If you watch that video and you see where police people are training, if you see where their new recruits are being trained, you will throw up. You will throw up. Police training video. If you see, no, let's put Nigeria police. That way it will bring out what we're looking for. You will see where these people, you see where these people are living. See their living quarters. You will not believe it. Where is that police academy? That's a filthy. I will bring up the video. Filthy Nigeria Police Training Academy. When you see that video, you will understand what is going on. Understand what is going on. Very, very, very filthy. Very, very filthy. Okay, yeah, I've seen the video. I'm going to show you the video. So you see the people that we are fighting for. This is on Sahara TV. So you understand why they behave the way they behave.
It's amazing. I mean, what you see here, this scene is very, very, very amazing. What you're seeing here now is you have 50 people to one bowl of, well, it's called eba locally here in Nigeria, one bowl of eba, and then a bowl of soup, not very small, the soup is so small, and then you know the funniest thing, 50 people to one fish. 50 people to one fish. Just take a look at this. There you can see the fish. There you can see they're sharing the fish. Now this fish, it's just one piece of fish now will be shared among 50 recruits. 50 recruits to one fish. Quite amazing.
See that? No be me talk am. No be me talk am. That is not all. If you see other videos, you will understand why these people. Okay, let me show you another video, and then we will end on that, so that you people will see the state of the police people, how they live. This one is actually from Channels TV. Let's play this one.
how dilapidated the police quarters are and possibly heard how horrible the Nigerian police cells can be. The reality is, right from the academy, the Nigerian police officer has known no better way to live.
It is hard to believe that the policemen that are not only the first line of defense, but often the last line of defense for us as citizens when we go to bed at night, are expected to thrive in an environment that is as challenging, and I choose my words carefully.
Male Dormitory 10, one of those built by Nigeria's colonial masters in 1940. Today, its windows and doors are damaged with no plans for any repairs. Meanwhile, the recruits will spend 13 months of their lives in here. Inside, it is hard to believe that a young man who signed up to serve man and country will end up in a hostel in the state. No electricity here, and the occupants point out bloodstains from bedbug bites, but they're still the lucky few. At least their floor has been plastered. There are worse dormitories. The female hostels are no better. And when it comes to answering nature's call, here is the toilet and this, the bathroom.
I need to stop this. This thing is very depressing to me. These are the kind of things that when I watch them, it just spoils my day. It just spoils my day, and I don't know. Man, you don't even know where to. Who do us this thing? How? The people that you are trying to help, they are the ones attacking you. Go online. They are the very ones attacking you. When you go out to protest, the same police are the ones that will come and attack you. But we will not give up, because they too have been programmed. Everybody there is programmed. And all we can do, like the sister said, or the person that was commenting, is to keep on going on. Come October 1st, we'll protest in Enugu. Yes, they are going to arrest. Yes, we will release our people, and we'll continue. We are not going to be deterred. We are not going to be harassed. So you want us to now go and say, oh, because you arrest us, we will not come out and protest again. For where? No. See Omoyele Sowore in Nigeria. Do you know they say he shouldn't be talking to the press? Haven't you heard him talking? Don't you see him talking? And for those of you who have decided to betray the cause, for those of you who have decided to be saboteurs, because they shout saboteurs, you think they are not real saboteurs. They are real saboteurs. Those of you who have gone back to eat, to swallow your vomit, go back to where you vomited and you're licking it. For those of you, we know you. With your newfound career, we wish you well. But there's a day of reckoning. That day will remind you of your betrayal. And people are watching. You think people are not watching? We are watching. We are seeing you. And we know you. So continue. One day, we will succeed out of this struggle. Everybody who is struggling, everybody who has decided not to compromise, everybody who has continued, it doesn't matter from which front you are fighting. Whether you're fighting from the Biafran front, whether you're fighting from the Oduduwa front, whether you're fighting from the Middle Belt, whether you're fighting from the indigenes of the Arewa Republic, whether you are fighting on the side of revolution now, whoever you are, I encourage you not to give up. Do not become a conquered person. Be a really liberated person. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free ourselves. Okay? That's our program for today. Thank you. Don't forget that tomorrow we're going to be having a great guest. Today I'm going to go ahead and show you who we have. You will be excited for real when you know who our guest tomorrow is going to be. Some of you already know because you follow us. We've posted him all over the place, but just for the benefit of those of you who do not know, give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up his story and I'm going to ask you to join us. It's going to be a very, very interesting show. You know, once in a while, it takes us time. Some people, when you don't see us having a guest, it takes time for us to follow up with these guests and then, you know, catch them and get them to come and talk to us, agree to an interview. But this is someone I have a lot of respect for him, and he's going to be our guest tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to present to you Mr. Charles Oputa, popularly known as Charlie Boy, aka the Odudu Bariba One of Africa, aka the area father, aka his royal punkness. Charlie Boy will be here live on our channel tomorrow. Is going to be here at on Sunday. Did I say tomorrow? Sorry, Sunday. It's going to be here on Sunday, and make sure you don't miss it. Please make sure you don't miss it. Make sure you tell somebody else to tell somebody else, and then we will have a very fun time with Charlie Boy. Look, bring your questions. There will be a time for you to call. Whatever reservations you have, whatever is bothering you, whatever you want to know about Charlie Boy, please come tomorrow. Let's hang out together and enjoy that interview. You see, it's important that people like Charlie Boy, who have been there for a long time, it's important that we bring him and we just leave whatever, have an open mind, have an open heart, and let us talk with him. No matter what happens, we cannot forget that these people have paid their price. Charlie Boy has been there right from way back when I was in secondary school. I used to play his music. I remember when Charlie Boy did he did sitting on the chair, the zoom zoom zoom. There's nobody that he didn't bring. He was an artist. He sang, he did poetry, he did photography, he did this punk thing. He was the area father, the commander-in-chief of all the Okadas. He would come out with his big bike. You know, that time he mounted a big bike in front of his house. You know, he was a trailblazer. He's somebody. I mean, it was like an enigma. He was our own idol here. I mean, when I say here in Nigeria at that time, and if you grew up the time I'm talking about, I don't want to talk about that time, but you will know that Charlie Boy has paid his dues. He's been an activist. He's come to do protests. He did the Mumu Don't Do and so many other things. Okay, nobody is perfect also, so I'm sure that there must have been some mistakes and some regrets. We're going to talk about all of that tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow, and please don't forget to subscribe, and remember that we are on a fight for our life because YouTube has decided to be suppressing our video, but we will not stop talking about what we are talking about. You cannot intimidate us, you cannot cajole us, you cannot push us to start doing what we are not supposed to do. So we also have other people. We have Dele Momodu that we're going to be interviewing very soon. We have Peter Dochie's son that will come to talk about the issues that his father is having because of the movie he starred in. Quite a great lineup in the coming week. Make sure that you subscribe and you click on the notification bell. And from all of us here in Worship Media Studios, from Dr. Erica, from all of us, I want to say, like always, that I love you, and please stay safe. Bye-bye.